In retirement from playing, he's remained active. He served as a goaltending coach with the Calgary Flames for a few years, then took on a management and coaching job with the Wolves. And today, Wendell is an assistant coach and strength coach with the Wolves. Joe DePenta comments about his time with Wendell and the Wolves.
Wendell was a good strength coach when I had him. I don't think that was the reason why he got the job. I don't think it was his wealth of fitness knowledge, but I think that he's a winner, and he's a great guy to have in the dressing room and be around the players, and he's very well respected and liked.
And here once again is brother Daryl talking about Wendell's commitment to fitness.
Well, he was always a thick kid growing up, and he was big and bulky, and always thick, but he was always active. But I remember when he got drafted as a 17-year-old, he weighed over 200 pounds, and he was only 5 foot. He says 10. I think he's 5'9". But he was a big, thick kid. He was built like I am, and then I used to take him down the park running, and geez, you could hardly make it around the park. But then all of a sudden, the roles are reversed, and he's in great shape now, and he's in probably good shape now as any athlete playing the game, even though he's 45, almost 45 years old. And the one thing he learned is that he had to be in better shape, and he became one of the best conditioned athletes on his team in the National Hockey League.
Wendell played 20 years of junior and also professional hockey, finally retiring at age 37 after the 2001 season. He started 187 games with Pittsburgh. He also played with Vancouver, the team that drafted him 73rd overall in 1981. He played with Philadelphia and Tampa Bay. A tremendous ride for Wendell, all the championships and honors, and tonight, one more comes his way.
I think one of the things our parents taught us is that it doesn't matter what you do for a living, do it the best you can do it. And for him, if it meant playing in the minors, he was going to be the best minor league player he could be. And especially if he enjoyed the game and loved the game as much as he did. And physically, he was in good shape as any of the rookies coming in the league or any of the 25-year-olds playing in the league. And the other plus was that he was in a great organization in Chicago.
So a man who wisely chose hockey, and we'll close with a sequence of action film from Wendell's days with the Wolves. This will show you why Wendell was a winner wherever he played. This is good stuff right here. That was a wicked save. Man. Yeah, you made a few. Stan, how did you beat him? What? Big screen in front, had to be. Folks, let's show our support now for a native Nova Scotian as Wendell Young enters the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. To present the certificate to Wendell, we'll ask Doug Bloom of Maritime Northeast Pipeline to come forward, and to present the pin, we're going to call tonight on Wendell's dad, Doug Young. Your dad, Doug, cornered me in the room across the hall and said, first question has to be about Mum. And yes, sir. And the role Mum played in your early days in particular.
Well, I think anybody, all of us here, needs a support staff. And I know my mother was probably one of the biggest. And that goes for, my whole family, support staff.
What's the ring you wear right there? Which one do you choose to wear?
It's my first Stanley Cup. I think everybody growing up playing hockey, I think that's what they dream of. I know I played ball hockey with Stan, and we pretended to win the Stanley Cup. And now that I got it, it wasn't coming off.
Do you want to just get your version, please, of the goal? Stan made it sound like he was Mike Bossy coming down. Well, what's your version of how that went in?
Stan closed his eyes, shot, and scored. And I didn't even know Stan scored. When I heard the announcement, and that's when it finally hit that Stan Henniger had actually scored. And we figure when the grandkids come, it'll be he started off behind his own net, looked left, right, went through the whole team, deked me, went roof, the whole thing. So I might even back him up on that story since he only scored one.
Why not? A lifetime in hockey, right? Really, a lifetime in hockey, and just I know it's tough to encapsulate in a few words, but what it's meant to you.
I think it's it's been my life. It's given me everything. I guess best put, I read an article, one of my own quotes, I'm a disciple of the game.
And the game taught you everything, huh?
It's taught me a lot.
Yeah, listen, congratulations here tonight. Doug, we paid tribute to Mum, which was important, obviously. And just a thought, too, about Daryl, who said you were a tad chunky there at one time, but grew into a bit of a fitness freak. Daryl's a guy that we all know around here and have loved for years, and obviously a huge supporter of you.
He's an honest guy, because he admitted that he was chunky too. So, no, I was, and I had a nickname growing up as Winnie the Pooh, and for good reason. It was good reason for that. And again, the sports staff is what kind of made me recognize what I need to do to be a professional.
Got to ask you one last thing. What exactly was that you were kissing down low in the video?
That is a pig, pot-belly pig, and it was actually one of my charity events where whoever raised the most money for cystic fibrosis, which goes back to first basically drug for diabetes, was taken from a pig's pancreas, so the insulin. So part of the whole thing is the pig, and they threw my name into the hat figuring that I was going to win it, but of course we raised the most money for that. I think we raised like $15,000 the first year, a total of over 100 for that charity in consecutive years. And I was lucky enough to raise the most money and had to kiss a pig. They had the basis of the pig. It was like a nice little pink pig and the whole deal. And I get out there, it's a hairy, pot-bellied pig. But and again, that's actually a funny thing, but it's actually a proud thing that I got to give something back.
Goalie gets to kiss the puck hog.
That's
right
it.
On.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your newest inductee, Wendell Young. Thank you, Wendell.